Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again, and we're going to look at another game for the NEO GEO arcade cabinet. This one is a basketball game. It is created by Data East in 1994, and it was suggested by YouTube user Charlie Cat. And this one is called Street Hoop, also known as Street Slam. And there in the marquee, it's known as Street Slam. I don't think I've ever seen this in arcades. It's fairly reminiscent of NBA Jam, but NBA Jam is a much better game. You only have two buttons in this that you can use, A and B. C and D are not used in this game. And I like the presentation of this. It's very cool. You can choose from one of 10 different countries to play as. And there's kind of cool graphics of players dunking. And there's going to be a lot of flashy, ridiculous dunking, much like NBA Jam. And you see, it's ridiculous. But I can't say I'm very fond of this game because defense is really hard to execute properly, or at least that's been my experience. You swear you were in the right position and it doesn't work. But there are hints in the game on how to play. You can fake your shot. You can act like you're going to dunk, and then at the last second just kind of throw it up off the glass. But they play this a lot during the game, and it's hard to understand what he says. Hanging on the blacktop, picking on T. I'm not sure what he says. It's cool, but I don't understand it. But on offense, pressing A shoots the ball and B passes the ball. You can also here I'll choose the US, of course. Ignore the stats. It says I can't shoot threes worth anything, but I'm very proficient at threes. You have to be just in the right spot, I guess, and press the A button to block. And you have to be in the right place in the key at the right time. But even when you are, it doesn't seem to matter. They still dunk on you. Oh. He blocked it. But on defense, you can press A to block and B to steal. They needed to activate C and D because you can't really select which player you want to pass to. The computer just does that for you. And oftentimes that player will be guarded and they'll poke the ball out of your hands. See on the bottom left and right there are super shot meters. And as you continue to make baskets, that will fill up, and when it's full, your shot cannot be blocked. And your dunk cannot be blocked. And there's the hanging on blacktop, picking on T song again. And it gives you hints between halves. Yeah, we only played one half. They're only 2 minutes, and they're fast 2 minutes. So the games are quick. But yeah, it seems even when you're in position to make a block, it doesn't want to work. They still dunk on you, even if their super shot meter isn't filled up. But yeah, 3-point shots come pretty easy in this game. Yeah, like I said, even when you get into place and press the block button, it just doesn't seem to matter. And like I said, that's been my experience at least. It's hard to get in place because the short in time because the court is so short. Yeah, this I have super shot meters, so I'm going to shoot it from far away, and it just goes right through and it's on fire. Dang it. Your players move so quick that it's hard to get in position. Yeah, that time he couldn't block me, but it usually seems that the computer is able to block you, but you aren't able to block the computer, which is a bunch of crap, of course. I'm just going to scooch forward and show you the end of a game. It's like a bunch of doves or something that circle around you, and then they show stats at the end. I'm going to show you the other, a clip, some clips of the later teams that you're going to play against. This is Spain's home court, and here's the halftime hint. We're going to scoot forward, and we'll see the roller skating gal comes up and kisses you. We're just going to see the beginning, halftime, and the end of each team. And yeah, you have to play against each team in a long tournament. That's why each game is very short. And they've got a DJ on the side of the court. But we're just gonna scoot forward. Yeah, I cheated to get there, but I just wanted to hurry it up and show you the different endings for beating each different team. Again, there are 10 teams. There is France, Spain, US, Italy, Taiwan, Korea, Japan, China, England, and Germany.
First half, start.
Yeah, when the timing is right, it still doesn't seem to work most of the time. I like that high five, or there's kind of cool celebrations, and sometimes a flock of birds flies around you, and sometimes a dog will happily run in circles around you. It's kind of funny. But yeah, I'm just going to show you these hints. You can also do alley-oops. And you do the alley-oop by pressing A and B together from one player. They'll throw it up to the other guy, and there's that dog. And then they press the A button, I believe, and they will jam it. And there's what I like to do a lot. Press the A button while you're driving for a dunk, and then tap it again, and you'll just do a quick layup. The opponent will often block your shot if you just go up for a dunk. And you press towards the basket and hold A when you're in the key, and you'll do a dunk. But again, the opponent will often block it. So you can hold A, let go, and then tap A again, and you'll just act like you're going to dunk it, but then throw it off the glass. Even then, oftentimes, the opponent will take it away. And there's no rules. There's no goaltending. But, yeah, I just wanted to show you the hints, and then show you what it's like to beat each team, even though I used to cheat to get there. I think it was something like keep opponent from scoring. Yeah, there's the super shot filled up, and you do these ridiculous dunks like in NBA Jam, but NBA Jam's a much better game. And again, ignore those stats for each team. They don't make a lick of sense. See, I like to do that because that guy was gonna jump up and try to block my dunk. Even though he wasn't in position to really do it, he was probably gonna do it anyway. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this game. I think it's technically messed up for trying to defend the opponent. Yeah, I seldom was able to block that. they would almost always dunk on me. And they were always able to block my shot. Yeah, and I don't like that you can't choose which player you're going to pass to. They needed to activate, like, at least the C button to be able to do that.
Half-court shot! Boom! Player 1 wins!
And high-five each other, and the other players are on their knees, sobbing. But this is what it looks like when you beat all the teams. Street Hoop Project Staff. But again, this is known as both Street Hoop and Street Slam by Daddy East in 1994 for the NEO GEO MVS cabinet. And yeah, I don't think I'd ever seen this before, and it's pretty frustrating to play, or at least that has been my experience. I do like the backgrounds. Kind of looks like Miami Beach or something. But that was Street Hoop, also known as Street Slam, by Daddy East in 1994, and you get to put in your initials. And I'm not sure how the scoring goes for winning games in the tournament. It might just be your total score, the total amount of points you've scored during the tournament. But that was Street Hoop, also known as Street Slam, by Daddy East in 1994 for the NEO GEO cabinet. Well, this is Crazy Climber 80 saying thanks for watching Street Slam or Street Hoop, created by Daddy East in 1994 for the NEO GEO cabinet. Hope you have a good one, and I hope you enjoyed your weekend. I will see you later with another video. Bye-bye, folks.